Hey guys, I'm the Lockpicking Patrolman, and what I've got today is a lock that is rarely seen outside of Australia or New Zealand, unless of course you're a lock sporter or a lock collector. This lock is the Lockwood 334B45, which is the 334 is the model number or series numbers, excuse me. The B is for brass bodied, and the 45 is for the width of the padlock itself. This lock was very generously sent to me by Donzlockz down in Australia a while back. Thank you again, Don, for sending that along with the other goodies that you sent. You can see that the lock works perfectly. You can also see that I've been taking it with me, practicing picking on it. Kind of worn away, little spot there. It has a few scratches on it, but anyway, locks are supposed to be picked, so let's get to picking. Top of the keyway tension with a 50 thousandths pry bar, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to apply fairly moderate tension actually, and then use a short hook. Okay, one is loose. I'm actually, let's see, also going to try not to bump the camera around. I believe I'm on 2. Got to click out of 2, back on 1, click out of 1, 3. Lockwoods are notorious for being easy to overset. Some of their locks, their older locks, I believe, have beveled pins that are similar to what I showed you guys from the Tisa lock that I did a while back, where it makes it hard to get it to the correct height at the shear line, and anyway, it just sort of makes for a real bear when you're picking them. This one, however, I think has some spools in it. Lockwood a while back changed to having some spools with that are really sort of slimmed down and have some very, very fine edges on them. So we'll see what's inside of here. I have picked it several times off camera, of course, but I've never taken it apart. Let's see here. Keeping the moderate tension on this core is what helps to not overset these pins, even though that's what I'm doing left and right. Let's see. I believe I'm back on 2. 3. Okay, I think I got 3 set. Michael Maynard, who's another lock sporter who lives in New Zealand, great picker, great guy, very knowledgeable. He's done a number of videos on the Lockwoods and also on one of my favorite locks, probably my favorite lock. It's the Avis 83. So if you haven't seen his channel, please go check it out. I'll leave a link to it. But he has a technique for opening these Lockwoods called the Maynard nudge, which is where you vary your tension, get the pin almost set, and then just sort of nudge it up with the pick just a little bit. And I believe I'm close. And we're open. Cool. Awesome. So about 3.5 minutes to pick it open. Not too bad. It's put up quite a fight since I've been learning how to pick these guys. Don sent me a couple other Lockwoods as well. Now I have had it down to about this far before, and you can see that already It has what is essentially identical to one of the ABUS 83 kick adapters. However, it's a little bit larger, you can tell. But anyway, I'm going to leave it picked open. Grab my smaller screwdriver bit real quick. Get this back plate off of here. I do like having screws on the back of this instead of one of those old nasty C-clips or bendy clip, worse yet. Those are just awful to get everything back in place. All right. Okay, should just need a follower and the pinning tray. Let's see, key pins angled towards me. All right, beautiful. Make sure you guys can see everything here. All right, pin 1 is a standard, 2 is a standard, 3 is a very long standard, so it's 4, 5, nothing in 6. All right, but we do have 6 chambers that could be pinned. We'll just take a quick look at these key pins. I'm not seeing any bevels on them like I have in other videos. If the camera will focus. Let's see here. Maybe just a slight bevel on there. Yeah, does look like a little bit more of a bevel than what you would normally see. Okay. I'll have to study these a little bit closer a little later. Right now, let's just get everything disassembled. One is a spool. 2 is a spool. 3 is a spool. As is 4. As is number 5. And I expect all the springs are exactly the same, so I won't take them out. And I'm sorry that was out of focus, but I'll give you guys a close-up right here. And you can see that we had all spools upstairs. And these spools are the kind that I was describing that are have the very, very thin edges on them. And the more I look at it, the more I believe these key pins are tapered. So you can see how that would be a little challenging to pick. And anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don, thank you again for sending this lock to me. And also Michael Maynard, I appreciate your videos that you've made covering the Lockwood padlocks. And guys, what did one eye say to the other? Between you and me, something smells. All right, have a great night.